Hi, Fertility Godmother family. How are you doing today? Today, I want to dedicate this episode of Tiva the Fertility Godmother to our Black sisters because did you know that Black women have twice as many fertility issues as Caucasians? I find that very interesting, and I don't know. I wanted to really focus on today of giving some tools that can be really beneficial to helping all of us, all of you on your fertility journey, and just dedicating it to our Black sisters. So grab your tea and come join me. And if you have any questions along the way, please feel free. And I'd love for you to be able to share this video because this information is important for women struggling with fertility. And one of the biggest issues is embarrassment and shame, and not being able to have that access to some of the education. And that's why I come on here every week, and where we post is to really give you some information that will really make a difference on your fertility journey. Hi, Navita. So I wanted to share some things. So some of the reasons why in particularly Black women have a higher struggle with fertility is from socioeconomic reasons, high stress, and even could be from generations of pain that have been just in their body at a cellular level that we're learning more and more about. So some ways that we can all benefit from this information, right? But and some of the ways that we can help each other on this journey is to really focus on doing the best we can through eating. So a lot of diseases that happen, like heart disease or diabetes, stress, a lot of diseases from stress impact your overall health, impact your fertility, and can really be managed through lifestyle choices, through eating nutritious foods. And if you don't have access to it, there's always a healthier choice. Eliminating sodas and trying to and drinking more water, for example, is something that we can all do. Making sure that we are eating as many vegetables as possible, having our diet. But today I wanted to focus on, I do a lot of nutrition, just mindfulness, because calming the nervous system down, trying to live more in a relaxed state, if you will, or having moments of, because there's always going to be stresses, there's always going to be things that we're worried about. But if we're always living in that, fight or flight, they call it, running from the tiger, not feeling safe, then we have to, it's not going to help our bodies, it's not going to help our fertility. So just doing simple techniques like breathing exercises, even I'll do sometimes when I get really stressed and I have to move really fast, or I have to be present, right? Because I'm working with a patient, and if I'm in the clinic, I'm going from one patient to another. You have to get really present in the moment, and that takes being mindful. And sometimes just doing a breath, like a one breath meditation, can be really helpful. And one way to calm the nervous system down, the key is to take a deep breath in, and as you exhale longer than as if you were to inhale. And that helps calm your nervous system down. That helps increase blood flow and allows your body to get back in balance and get more present. So they say that if you are not practicing mindfulness, then you're practicing distraction. So, and we're taught to be distracted on a daily basis since we're kids, and now more than ever we have so many distractions. And when you aren't able to be present, you're constantly thinking about your future, or even worried about something that happened in the past. That affects your whole nervous system, which impacts the communication in every organ in your body, and doesn't allow you to thrive. So some of the things that can show up from that are decreased blood flow to our reproductive organs, and that can cause a lot of different problems with egg quality, right? The stress can make you age faster, right? And a lot of us are struggling with egg quality issues or fibroids, these things like not getting that blood flow. In Chinese medicine, we talk about fibroids. It's like a big mass and we talk about hello. It's like stagnation, right? So we want, if you're not having blood to flow, it's gonna get stuck. So that's a big issue, and a large percentage of Black women have fibroids. It's like 25% have before the age of 30 struggle with fibroids, and up to 80%, I was reading, up until the age of 50 are going to end up with fibroids. So having that blood flow, that circulation, calming the nervous system. Also, when you calm the nervous system, it helps you, it's called a rest and digest. You can't digest your food if there's no blood there, if there's no energy there to help break it down and then digest it, and then it has to absorb it and transport it and then eliminate it, right? So having those things, when you're able to calm the nervous system down, it really makes a big difference. So there's lots of tricks. The breath work is something that you can do, really quickly and easily on a daily basis, bringing your mind back into trying to just be present and being gentle on yourself, kind and gentle on yourself. But let's start talking about this journey, because it's so important. It's so important to be able to discuss this fertility and not be shamed about it, because it's something that affects over 7 million women in the United States, and I think it's like 48 million women in the world. You're not alone. This is happening to a lot of women, and we need to figure out ways to really educate and nourish, and not just as knowledge is power, but knowledge and action. So taking those little steps, right? And one big step you can take and you can start doing right away is start strengthening your mind the way you would strengthen your body, and focusing on your thoughts and taking some deep breaths and calming that nervous system down. So I hope today was helpful. Please share this episode so we can spread the word about improving your health, improving your fertility to all women, and sending you tons and tons of love. And I'll see you next week.